Hello and welcome to the Crochet Business School Podcast. I'm your host, Kelly Thomas, and I'm going to help you to make your crochet dreams a reality stitch by stitch and show you how you can create a successful and profitable business using your crochet, keeping a flexible lifestyle so you don't have to sacrifice too much time with your family. So there's no denying that Christmas is coming up. I went shopping today and in the supermarket aisles, they've already got the boxes of sweets out ready for Christmas. It's insane. We're not yet in September when I'm recording this, and we've already started getting the seasonal aisle out. The Christmas campaign, it does start as soon as the kids are back in school in September. That is when you generally start to see all the big brands bringing out their Christmas ads. I mean, they don't go bananas at first. It's kind of a slow introduction, but you start hearing Christmas mentioned. And you've got to be in there with everyone else. And the simple reason is that people spread out the cost of Christmas. I do it. Many of my family do it. I've got friends who collect Christmas presents throughout the year. But once we hit September, there's only 3 paydays until Christmas. September, October, November. That's it. So people spread it out. So they're shopping for Christmas presents in September, October, November, right the way through until Christmas Eve. And so if you want to take advantage of all the Christmas period when people are out buying, you've got to start in September. And one of the best ways to do that is to take advantage of your email list. So if you haven't got an email list yet, then why not? Because you really should start that as soon as possible. Because anyone who signs up to your email list is telling you that they are interested in your crochet. They are telling you because they have signed up to your email list expecting to get newsletters from you. They would not sign up if they were not interested. So why aren't you sending regular newsletters out to the people who've already signaled they're interested by signing up? So, growing your list should be something that you are trying to do and keep reminding people it exists on a regular basis because you want to build that list of interested people, which means they are the easiest people to sell to. And yet, people would rather post 3 times a day on social media than send out 1 newsletter a week. That email can pay its way like no tomorrow. It's more effective than social media. You can get your message across easier. You do not get penalized for putting links in there. You are sending emails to people who are already interested in your crochet. It's the easiest way to get sales. It's the fastest way to get sales. It's the most effective way to get sales. So, put together a Christmas email campaign. Send out a newsletter every single week leading up to Christmas. And that is going to be more effective to bring in those festive sales than social media. Now, if you haven't got your list started yet, then get started. You don't need a massive email list to make it work. You don't need lots of people, you just need the right people. So put some posts on your social media. Tell them about your newsletter list. I'll be doing the same. I'm been putting together some graphics on Canva ready to promote my own patterns. I'll be making those graphics available to Crochet Pattern School. So if you haven't heard of Crochet Pattern School, it's my free Facebook group for everyone who is interested in or is writing crochet patterns. And I'll be sharing all the tips all about crochet patterns and just focusing on that in that group. So you're welcome to join. If you just search Crochet Pattern School in Facebook, it will come up. And those templates will be available soon. If not already, because I'm recording this in advance. So I'm putting those graphics together, and that is going to help me decide what to write in each email. And you can just focus on a different product each week. You don't need to show off your entire catalogue, your entire shop in every email. You can focus on a single product. You don't have to have special offers in every email. You can just show your regular prices. But unless you send those emails out, you cannot benefit from your list. And it's a list of people who are interested. The difference between email and social media is that for email, you are guaranteed to land in someone's inbox. And if you have your emails set up properly and you've done all the good things, then you won't end up in spam, which is one of the bigger issues. But if it's all set up fine and your subscriber is expecting your emails, you're going to end up in the right place. Now, you cannot make them open the email. You've got to intrigue them with the subject line, which is a whole other thing, but you can guarantee they're going to see it. Unlike social media, where only a small percentage of your audience will see it, unless you play the game of the algorithm and get that percentage boosted by being social, by going and commenting in other people's groups, by creating the engaging content. It's a lot of work to boost the number of people who see your posts on social media. With email, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do any of that. So it's a lot quicker, and you can get an email written up in 15 minutes. So you get a lot more return on your time by utilizing email. So it's also a great way of communicating information much easier, like your cut-off time for last orders, like how many slots you have available, like how much time your crochet patterns take to make up. It gets to people a lot more easily. A lot more people see it in one go. I mean, if I put out a social media post and I send an email on the same topic, I can guarantee you I'm going to get more response from the email, because social media does not reward you unless you're playing the game of being social, and I'm just not a sociable person, so I don't do well on social media. I know how it works, I know how to do all the good stuff, I just don't want to do it. So for me, email is far more effective. So to get my sales, I need to use email. One a week, that's all I send out. And yet every email makes me sales. So for my crochet patterns, I'm going to be telling people how long each pattern takes to write up and the materials they need. And I'm just going to showcase a pattern a week. The ones that take longest, I'm going to send out sooner rather than later. And the ones that have the shortest time, I'll promote later in the year. But it doesn't mean I'm restricted to only showing off one pattern. I can still put links to my shop. I can put as many links as I want in that email. I can put several pictures in there. I can, talk about anything. There is no restrictions, and I won't get punished for putting those links in the emails, unlike social media, where either on Instagram you can't if you have less than a certain number of followers, or on Facebook you put them in the post and your reach automatically decreases. That doesn't happen with email. So much more effective. Kind of committing to sending out that email every week is going to get you sales. Focusing on growing your email list, because you've still got time to grow it over the festive period so that you've got more people as you go along. So now it's not too late. It is never too late to start growing your list. It's just something you have to focus on doing, and all you have to do is ask people if they want to. I don't offer a freebie with my newsletter sign up. I just ask people, and people do. That's just been very effective, just getting people, just asking them. And people who are interested in your crochet will sign up. And this approach is going to work just as well for products as it is for patterns. Every major business, every multinational has an email list that you can subscribe to. Everyone does. You can sign up to Facebook's email. You can sign up to Pinterest, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, all the clothing chains. Every brand has a newsletter list. Some of them will offer incentives to sign up, like a small discount. Others will say they have special offers, but they get people to sign up and they use them. Some brands send out a newsletter every single day. Bit much. Some will send them out every single week, but they do it regularly. They do it consistently. And they're going to show up in your inbox. And if they're not interested anymore, they'll unsubscribe. You don't need to worry about spamming people. If people are interested in your crochet, they will open your emails if they are ready to buy there and then. If they're not, they'll skip this one. But that's okay. It just means they're not ready to buy right now. And if people unsubscribe because they're sick of seeing you in their inbox, that's fine too. It just means they were never going to buy from you in the first place. It's kind of like the natural cleanup process to keep your list only for those who want to know more about your crochet and hopefully buy. Your list is the most effective way to sell. And with this Christmas campaign coming up, get it used. There is no point having a list if you're not sending those newsletters out. And in every email that you send, have something to buy. It doesn't have to be on offer. You don't have to cut the prices. You don't have to offer discounts. You simply show them one of your products and give them the link so they can buy now. That's all you got to do. Say, this week I just want to show off what I've got in my shop. Here is my latest scarf set. This is what it costs. This is who it would make a great gift for. This is why you should buy it for Christmas. Here's the link to buy. It doesn't have to be an essay. In fact, emails are best when they're kind of short and sweet and to the point, because people don't have time or the patience to read through like a massive page of an email. They want you to get to the point. They want to get to what you're asking them to do fast. And so short and sweet is better. So these things don't take long to write. And if you've got an email provider that is drag and drop, like MailerLite, I use MailerLite for all my emails. I've used several different providers in the past, and MailerLite, I'm not going anywhere. I tried MailChimp, complicated as anything. I tried HubSpot, great, but too many bells and whistles and too complicated, too expensive for my little business. MailerLite has been a breeze in comparison to the other two. And I highly recommend it if you haven't started your list yet, because it's drag and drop, makes it really easy to add your content in, and I can create an email in 10 minutes and get it sent out. Job done, really easy, nice and quick. Having the right, easy to use email host is going to make life so much easier and make it quicker to get this done, because emails can feel like a really horrid task to have to do. And until recently, I was really bad with my list as well, but I've put the effort in to make sure I send an email every single week. And now it's on my list and my routine to do. I'm getting those emails sent out and I'm seeing the benefits. I think a lot of people just get stuck with what to write. You get all these ideas in your head, and then when you sat in front of that screen, your mind goes blank. And then it just gets pushed to one side. You think, oh, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. If you don't use your list, there is no point having it. If you send those newsletters out on a regular basis, not only do you make sure that your crochet stays in people's mind, They remember your brand name, they remember what you're about, they remember what you sell. So when they are ready to buy, you are one of the first brands that comes to mind for them to go to for what they want. And you won't lose sales simply because they've forgotten you exist. If you're appearing in people's inboxes regularly, they're going to remember you. Even if they don't open your emails, they will see your name in their email list. And so when they are ready to buy, you are at the front of their mind. I'll think, yes, I'll just go and check out that shop because they might have what I want. They might not even click over from one of your emails. They might just go onto Google and type you in and look you up. So even if no one opens your emails, you are still staying at mind, and it might still bring you sales in an indirect way. But it's still working its magic. So, coming up to Christmas, it's time to start getting everything together, what you're going to sell, and start marketing away. And I would definitely recommend making sure that your newsletter list is top of that pile, because it's the most effective, easiest way and fastest way to get sales for your crochet this Christmas. So I hope that's given you some great ideas, and get using that newsletter list. If you would like to leave a review, please would you do so, because that would help me out amazingly. So on the platform that you're listening to this, either leave a comment or leave a review, or you can go to crochetbusinessschool.com/review and leave one there. And I would really, really very much appreciate it if you did. So thank you for listening, and I shall see you next time for the next episode. Bye for now.